Hello everyone. The sound of music in the background, and it is of course the German campaign on Hearts of Iron 3. Now, as you can see, we're upgrading the air base in Cologne and obviously the industrial capacity. Now, the reason for that is where is Cologne? There it is. It's like one of the first areas that I'm going to kind of want to do my push out of, so use that as a main staging post essentially. So that's the situation I'm looking at. I'm going to move him up there. Actually, you know what? No, let's leave him in. Dussel, what's it? Now, you saw from the production that we got loads of planes incoming and bombers, which I will be able to use and then start to deploy around places like here. So I'll be able to put them in this area and then use them to lead the spearhead in towards Belgium. And obviously Holland, who some people don't want me to attack, but, you know, what can I say? I am a slave to my orders, so to speak. And world domination cannot occur if only one of those countries is not allowing itself to be dominated. So we've actually got to go down that route now. So this is a reserve fleet. The Schleswig-Holstein and the Schlesien and the, oh good God, not even going to say that, destroyer class. So you've also got these guys. Now these guys got the Admiral Scheer and the Nuremberg and the Leipzig and the Königsberg. Sounds like loads of beers, really, doesn't it? Now these guys are down here operating to support these guys here, nationalist Spain, because we want them to gain that area. And then obviously what we can do is look for Europe and see if nationalist Spain, and we shall influence them towards our faction. Now they're currently there, they're drifting towards Axis, and they could provide tungsten to a faction leader. Not too shabby. So their war goals are civil war and targeted by civil war. Okay, so let's see. Highest threat is Czechoslovakia. There we go. So we're using that influence now. So if we unpause that and then put that to 3, so that Portugal have cancelled the trade agreement. Okay, that's fine. Probably because we're just sitting off at one of their shores. Now, okay, that's probably because, yeah, I kind of expected that. We ran out of diplomacy. So if we put that up a little bit, put that down. There we go, lock that in there. Like so. There we go, a little bit more diplomacy. So we will start influencing Spain again once we've got more diplomatic influence, because it uses 20 each time. Okay. So you can see that's changing. Supplies is changing by minus 219, but we've still got plenty of supplies in there. Okay. So it's not looking too shabby. Let's see how the, where is it gone? Technology is going. So you can see the escort carrier technology. So we can start generating, because that's one thing I don't think you ever saw the Germans have, was any kind of escort carrier capability. Granted that that was mostly in the Pacific that you saw that being used. But we shall see, as there are plenty of options open to me. But now the thing is, I'm wondering if it's worth, because you can see there's no defences there. See, they're pretty good. They're at Emden. And they've got an okay naval base. Wilhelmshaven. Because what I'm thinking is maybe I could build up forces to push in that way. So I'll take one of, because that's a sea fort if I'm right thinking. No, it's a land fort. Okay. So there's a possibility that I could move that way. So what I might consider doing is, you can see also forces are building up towards Czechoslovakia, as that's kind of what we're working on. Sorry, not Czechoslovakia, Austria. The Anschluss of Austria. And you can see that's at least March 1938. So you see here, there's not much I can do there until 1938. So I've still got 2 years in which to build up my forces into such a situation where I can then push through. Because when I take Poland, I'm probably going to want to snip that section in half to then get to the Leipzig area, I think. Is it Königsberg? And through here and Danzig and stuff like that. So I'm going to probably want to sort of cut that section off, and then maybe consider using forces here to patrol outside there and make sure that any kind of Polish navy is actually kept well and truly blockaded in there. So we've still got more forces that need to go on here and one to go there, because I want to have a unit on every single square opposing the French, just to show that I'm serious. I can then deal with that. See, these are tactical bombers here. I'm going to rebase them to there and have them at Cologne. Now you can see here there's anti-aircraft gun. There's that one that's being built, so and they're building 2 industrial capacity, so we're putting in some more bits and pieces in there. Okay, me only have 0, so they have no covert ops points. So let's see, where is the intelligence? Here we go. So if we look for Europe, the Allies, France, see we have 0 covert op points. So what we could do closer to the point is to actually, there you go, see, look, 21 covert operations in Austria. So what we might do then Vine is go in here. There we go. So we're now scouting the area. So that should be okay. Now, excellent. We have enemy. Well, we have airborne forces. Oh, look, there's also this guy. These guys are forest, but we'll keep them here for the moment. Oh my goodness. So many. So these guys are all here, as you can see. And let's merge them. And these are all meshes, which is good. and they will build up their supplies slowly but surely. Lift off 4. There we go. We're going in charge of them. Okay, they don't want any more energy, that's fine. I'm not overly fussed by that. But let's check. Pick that up. And put that up as high as it can go. Yeah. So you can see all these things within the realm of production here. Now we're starting to get the strategic bombers, along with the dive bombers to support. And then obviously we've got things like artillery brigades. The Bismarck and the Tirpitz will be built by 1939. So yeah, that's not looking too bad. And we've got anti-aircraft guns, 1937. So some of these things are going to take longer than others. So building of the Tirpitz, I mean, you've got to put down the keel for about 2 years ahead of plans, or ahead of things. So that's the kind of intention you have to work towards. If we put that there, and then put him there. There we go. He's in Bremen. There's nothing up here, is there? That's the trouble. Just in case Denmark starts to get ideas above their station. See, how's that looking? See that? I'm thinking that maybe those guys need to go up there. Okay. So, there's nothing really much else I can do at the moment. Let's just check out Org. So this 2nd Panzer Division is currently not under anybody. There's West. There's this guy, this guy, this guy. I think I need to put him under there. There we go. So we should have West and East. And then we have infantry divisions, which should go under... Where is he? This guy. So, let's have a look. Or we could promote... Excellent. So we can create escort carriers now, which is great. Now let's have a look. Flotilla. Escort carriers. We'll just start one of those. Now I wonder what the name of that will be. The Weisse? I don't know. I'm sure my good friend Mr. Palmsky will correct me on any pronunciation of German, or any of you German viewers out there will correct my pronunciation of your wonderful language. And my apologies for any assassination of your language that I've done up to this point. You know how it is. So put that in there. Now what I'm thinking is that maybe that needs to be an HQ, and that's First Corps, and go there, and that these guys are attached to the First Corps. These guys need to attach to the First Corps, and these guys need to attach to the First Corps. They're already connected, actually. these guys need to attach to the first corps. Now, the commander of the first corps should be that armed corps. Or is it? See, that's a 3. That's a 3. If we create that to a 4, the first army, there we go. So, the first army reports to west. And this corps reports to the first army, which is good. Now, this is another corps, which has got all the relevant people attached to it, I think. Can we attach him to the first corps? Yes, we can. Good. So he'll move to there, and he will control all of those areas. Now, that. I'm thinking I need to remove him from there. And then put him under the V Armor Corps. That one like that. See. Now, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm thinking maybe another one here. So if we get rid of that one, he's got those ones there. So that's 3. And this one here. There we go. So that's a good point there. And then what we will do, see, that's a forest, plains, forest. Okay. Take him out of there and put him into the 12th Army Corps. Like so. So that'd be the 4. And then this guy also. So it's got those 5 being managed. Good. Good, 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 good. Let us create an additional corps. Put them in Mannheim for the time being. And associate. That's the 2nd Corps. Okay. So we'll add him to the 2nd Corps here. And we'll also add him to the 2nd Corps, because what it is all about is getting all the arrangements sorted. Now, the 1st Army, I want to put in a place that's got good infrastructure, maybe. See, this is a good place here, but it's kind of, I want a midpoint. Nuremberg, maybe? That might work. Take him out of there, attach him to the 1st Army. Yeah. So the 1st Army is going to Nuremberg. And these guys here, the 2nd Corps, that should be 4, is it? Yeah, it is. And then we'll attach these guys to the 1st Army as well. There's that Army Corps. There's that Army Corps. Now what I'm thinking is that needs to be the 2nd Army. Good. So what we'll do is we'll have these guys pulled out of there and assigned to the 2nd Army, and these guys taken out of there and assigned to the 2nd Army, and then the 2nd Army is assigned to the west. So that means then that all of these things here, east and west, see the 1st Corps, where the hell are they? Okay, so the 1st Corps Where the hell do they go? First corps need to be attached to the First Army, which is good. Which is what we're after. So you can see here all this organisation is actually starting to take place. So we have like the First Army guarding down south. We have the Second Army here. We can probably have the Third Army or the Fourth Army around here. And then obviously each of those armies then reporting to their relative locations. So because at the moment we've got army corps here attached to the top level unit, which is really not what I want. I want a midpoint. I mean, this guy here, for example, he needs to be the Third Army. And then the Third Army is attached to East. And then they're attached to the Army Corps, is then attached to the Third Army, which is how it should be. So, let's see. Von Hammerstein, which is fine. First Army, who's in charge? Yeah, that's good. The Second Army, von Capiche. I think that's how it's pronounced. And von Rundstedt is in command of West. So that's West. And then Ulex. Yeah, he's like Field Marshal. And he's a logistics wizard, so you're not going to get any better than him right now. So, now, so there's the, oh, we got the Third Army, where are they? Oh yeah, of course, yeah. So the Third Army with the First Armour Corps underneath, and then everybody else in that area assigned equally across that area, which is what we're after. West, as you can see, we've got West and then multiple armies now. That guy will need to be taken out of there and assigned to the Second Army. Good. Okay. Because what we're after is trying to remove these guys. Right, let's make that the Fourth Army. And then put these guys, yeah, they're into the Fourth Army. And then the Fourth Army reports to the West, which is good. So that means that they're dealt with. Let's have a look. These guys. See, I've got these guys here. I've got West. But I don't have an army in that location in the centre. Right, we do now. So, you've got the Fifth Army with West. So you can see West here. So there's West. And then all we've got to do is sort out all of these guys. So then underneath the West is all of these which we need to sort out. And then the First, Second, Fourth and Fifth Army. We are going to create, probably in keeping with historical accuracy, the Sixth Army. Now, so let's see. Oh yeah, they've cancelled trade agreement. That's not exactly unexpected. So there you go. That is the First Army with the various corps underneath it, as you would expect it to be, commanding those areas. Now, I'm wondering if I'm going to need another corps. You know what? I'm thinking that that guy there needs to come out. So you've got all of those there. All of those there. See, like that. And then I'm thinking that I'm going to need another flipping army. Is that right? No. A fourth corps. Okay, that might work. So now, these guys here should attach to the fourth corps, and then the fourth corps should attach to the first army. There we go. No, that's not right. No, it is right. It is right. I don't know what I'm doing with my brain, which is fine. And then this guy can attach to the fourth corps, and this guy can attach to the fourth corps. And then obviously you've got this guy, fourth corps, infantry division, attached to the fourth corps. So he's just going to go sort of a midpoint there. Or could we put him in there? You know what, let's put him there. Okay. Because then, if we check everything here. See, so there's the Panzer Division there. There's the First Army, consisting of all of those corps. 5 in total. The Second Army, as you can see, consisting of 4 corps, so we can still fit another corps in there. The Fourth Army, which currently only has 1 corps in it, which covers these 3 guys. I might consider putting these guys under the command of the Fourth Army, so that the Graf Spee and these U-boats here can go under the maybe we'll see. So yeah, we'll see. Those guys are out and about doing their thing. These guys here will need to be attached to, I reckon, the Fourth Army. Okay. And probably, I'm thinking maybe another army up here to cover that area. I don't know yet. You can see our organisation is still not complete. We've still got these Panzer divisions here. And we've got these guys down here. Now, if we look at that one, the Armored Corps, see what we could do is take them out. And then attach them to see, there's no space left on the First Army. That's the trouble with these guys. So I might have to put them under that, like so. Okay. So you've obviously got these guys here being supplied like so, and then that one being supplied like that. We've got this one here, which is the Second Corps, which is part, obviously, of the First Army. So there is the First Army with its supply routes. So as you can see, the First Army definitely south. And then obviously I would say the Western Army. And then obviously the Fourth, which will be the Northern Army. And then the Middle Army. And then we'll be creating another army over here, which is the Sixth Army. So, and obviously we've got these guys, the Third Army. So, East has these guys here. What is going on? Oh, East, okay. So that's East, and that is holding Panzer divisions, okay. But then what army is in there? None of them. There you go, the 7th. So now, the 7th Army should be under East, which is what they are. Heinzgrab. A. What? Must be the next level up from an army. Really? Okay. Oh, of course, army and army group. Oh, you idiot. First army group. And so technically speaking, it should be the first army group that is like that. So multiple armies can come under one section. Okay, so let's see who we've got available. Rank. We'll put Mr. Brand in there. Give him a quick promotion. So what I'm going to do is take the first army group and put them in Frankfurt. Because then these guys will deal with south and that area there, and then where is those guys? Here we go. I'm thinking these guys here put them down in Dresden. And they can control that section there. Okay. So the thing is we shouldn't really have Heinzgrappen with these guys directly attached to them, because it's a waste of what's going on. So if we take all of those guys, there we go, all out of the Heinzgrappen. So it should be the 7th Army. And then the 6th Army should be attached to Heeresgruppe. I don't know. Don't even ask me. And then these guys, who are attached to... Is that it? Yeah. So these guys are on cause, and the 6th Army is there, the 7th Army is there, there we go. So these guys should be going into the 7th Army. Same with these guys, really? Okay. What's down there? What? Oh, the 6th Army, yeah. Okay, that's fine. So, trouble is, this is the kind of thing you need to do in Hearts of Iron 3, is you have to organise shit. So, these guys need to go into the 7th Army. Okay, and then the 3rd Army will need to go into that group as well. So as you can see, that's better. That's much better. And then we can put those guys into the 5th Corps. And here we go. So we've got the armies there within the army group underneath the main command. And then obviously we've got east and west. So these infantry divisions here, we need to go under east, under the army group, and then under the 7th Army, and then into whichever corps we can film. So I think those guys can go there. And also these guys let's see. Have we got an army corps there? Well, yes, we have the 2nd. Okay. No, but I mean, have we got an army corps here? 7th, 5th Corps. There we go. So we'll put him into the 5th. There we go. So that means that is dealt with. And there's just the SS, which I think I will attach directly to east, because I want those guys to be slightly outside of the normal realms. As you can see, 141,000 men are under the east. Under the west, 252,000, which is good. So things are infinitely more organised, and that's a good thing, ladies and gentlemen. So thanks for watching while I organise my armies. Obviously, you know, the battles are the more interesting thing, but for me also the build up and getting everything ready and getting everything into position, and then seeing all of those plans then come to fruition. It's, if anything, the build up is almost as enjoyable as the actual war itself, because you can plan all these things and plan all these bits and pieces, and then it's to then see how all the plans that you've actually done over the course of the last few years actual in-game time, to see whether or not they come to fruition, or if there's anything you've forgotten. So there you have it, boys and girls. That has been Hearts of Iron 3 for this week. Thank you for watching.